Okay, for when we do the demo. Yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. I'm going to get this one set up real quick. Hi, Jody and Carolyn. Welcome to Fabric Chicks Live. Hang on a second. We don't have Roger today. I think he thought it was a day off. Actually, we've had kind of a crazy day here. Me and Michaela decided at the very last second that we were going to go camping today, and we were going to go like at 11:40. We decided we were going to go camping, and because I had the motorhome down here at the shop for because I was having the carpets cleaned at the shop, so I thought, oh, I'll just bring the motorhome down and they can clean the motorhome carpets too. So and then Michaela's like, do you want to go camping? And I'm like, sure. And so I said, find a place. So she calls, and the Twin Lakes says they have 2 spots open. So I said, I don't know why, but I thought she said she was ready. So I jump in the motorhome and I head down, and then I forgot my cell phone. So she couldn't call me to tell me when she like talked to them that they're like, oh no, we don't have any in that campground. We have one like 45 minutes south. So it's been like this whole crazy finding a needle in a haystack. So then because I forgot my cell phones, Gracie, luckily Michaela had Gracie's phone number. So she called Gracie, and she got a picture of the motorhome, and sped down the highway looking for the motorhome. Thank God I finally stopped in Bridgeport because I didn't really know where the turnoff was for the campground. And I found, thank God, Katie. I don't know if Katie's on, but thank God Doug had some paper maps in the cupboard. So I found paper. So Michaela found me in the back of a gas station with paper maps trying to find where the campground was. So ridiculous. It's been like 4 hours of a little bit of hellish adventure. But we're back on track. We made it on time. How we got here in time for the live, I will never know. But we literally like just got here. So anyways, so welcome to Fabric Chicks Live on July 22nd. We have a bunch of things to do today. Poor Michaela, her dogs have been in the car for like 4 hours tracking me down, and now they're in the shop. Poor dogs. Anyways, so we have a bunch of things to show you. Let me see the comments real quick before we go on. Brenda, it is so hot. Hey everybody. Mary Lou, perfect. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Let's see. It has been a day, Sandy, for sure. Yes, so if you guys can please share this live and share it to your friends, share it to your family, share it to whoever. Hopefully we'll get a few more people watching this craziness. So today we have a couple of things that I want to show you. I actually did during Applique Club. I was busy doing samples for today. So we have a 10-minute table runner and placemats. And then I also want to show you, I made a sample. I'm not going to demo it today, probably. I'll demo it next Monday. But we did make a microwavable bagged hot potato bag. So it literally, I'm going to tell you, took me about 5 minutes to make the potato bag, which you could also use. And I don't know, but I might make it a little bit bigger because sometimes my potatoes are big. But you can also warm your tortillas in here, or your corn on the cob that you can warm in these little bags. So I'm not going to show you the demo for this today, but I am going to, only in case you guys want to get this, and then you can make it along with me on Mondays. But so if you need this, they are, I didn't get a number on this. I was going to get it all ready and super organized while the carpet cleaner guy was here. And then Michaela called and texted and said, want to go camping? And so then all my plans went out the window. Okay, so if you need the potato bag kit, the microwave bagged potato, which literally took me about 5 minutes to sew. I'm going to tell you that the 10-minute table runner is not 10 minutes, but the potato bag warmer, and we do have 100% bamboo in there, so you can put it in your microwave. You just need to make sure you don't put anything in your microwave that has a scrim on it. And the scrim is the really, really light interfacing that they've needle punched the batting into to hold it so that you can quilt further apart. So if you want the microwavable bag, potato bag directions, and this will make one bag for $4.99, just type in S128. I'm glad you're home, Cindy. So that's the microwavable bag. If you need, this is what it's going to look like finished. And it literally did take me about 5 minutes. Super easy directions. If you just need some potato fabric, S127. Oh my gosh. Sherry said she started the potato warmer years ago and never finished it. I'm going to tell you, Sherry, it literally was like 5 minutes, like from start to finish, because it's already cut the right size. So you're just going to sew down the sides, sew across, flip it inside out, and you're done. And then I top stitched it because I just think it looks a little bit better. So if you need potato fabric, S127 for $13 a yard is if you need potato fabric. I was going to make it out of cute fabric, but then I thought if I make it out of cute fabric, nobody's going to remember what it's for. And you can always put the directions that come with it inside of it for when you're not using it, because it tells you how to cook the corn and the tortillas also. So that is that. I will demo that next week. I just didn't get a second one ready yet because we have everything else in store. If you need wrap and zap because you're not sure if your batting has scrim, you can always get S126 for $10, and that is wrap and zap. And that has a different envelope style, but it also has directions for the potato warmer. So S126 is $10 for the wrap and zap. And then, when Michaela comes back, I'm going to show you, I got so we got a gift box from one of our reps. So I thought I would show you the whole experience that they're giving us as shop owners. And if you see any fabrics that you like, let us know and we'll get them ordered. Or I could just buy the potato fabric for my husband's chair because he's a couch potato. Geez, I finally made a connection issue. Well, we're glad you made it. What did you do? Take off right out? Yes, Suzette! Because Suzette, when you were here, we talked about Twin Lakes. So I was excited about that already. And then when I was on the phone with Michaela, I said, well, call and see if you can find a camping spot. Because I had already tried while she was looking and I was looking, like Grover's will only take a 24-foot motorhome and ours is 32 feet. And so I had tried the Indian campground in Markleyville. It's closed because of the fires in 2021. So I told Michaela, I said, can you call? And she said, well, there's 2 spots at Twin Lakes. So I said, oh, well, that's perfect because I just talked to Suzette and she said it's beautiful there. So I literally jumped in the motorhome and left. It was so ridiculous. I'm just going to say we both, Michaela and I think are going to be fine traveling together. I mean, she found me. And I said, wow, I don't know how you found a needle in a haystack. And she says, well, you're more like a crochet needle or a crochet hook or something. A needle. Yeah, a crochet needle. A knitting needle. A knitting needle. Because just how big your thing was. She's like, you're more like a knitting needle because the motorhome is so ginormous. I was parked in the back of a gas station reading a paper map, trying to figure out where to go into the campground, and she found me. Okay, let's see. Okay, Sandy, I'm going to hold your whole shipment till September. Let's see. Okay, so I love potatoes. So I'm going to show you this one on Monday because there's so much on Wednesday because there's so much going on. And I want to show you this. So this comes just like this. So this is how you're getting like the whole quilt shop owner experience. So it comes in this cute little box. And then they've got a little QR code. You can get 30 cents off if you buy 24 bolts. So 30 cents off a yard if you buy, I don't know, I'm not really good at math, but 25 times 15 is a whole lot of yards. But we can save, if we buy 80 bolts, we can save $1 a yard. Okay, so we don't want to buy any blenders. Who needs blenders? They sent a spool of thread, so we're going to do this. It's Katona Madeira Premium Quilting Thread, so we're going to do that as a giveaway. Here, I'm just going to scroll, and we're going to find a winner. And I have Suacobe for the Madeira thread. And let me find some tape. I was so organized this morning until 11:40, and then spur of the moment, fly by the seat of your pants. You only live once. Might not have been a good idea. And I'm just gonna say there was no drinking involved whatsoever.
It will be tonight.
Can you imagine if we were drinking, how irresponsible we would be? Okay. Katie, thank God. I don't know if you're the smart one or Doug's the smart one, but thank God you guys have actual paper maps in the motorhome. I literally, when Michaela found me, I was like reading the paper maps for Twin Lakes area. You had the exact area where I was going, and it had like a big map of that area. Okay, so we've got a few fabrics in here. Oh, and a Fabric Cafe pattern, so a Villa Rosa pattern. And then they sent us some fabrics for their new line. Look at how cute the box is. This is what makes me a hoarder. I don't want to throw it away. But they sent the new fabrics for their cute little sewing line. So we've got, I don't know how much of this, and some spools, some cute little spools. It's kind of a bright but muted colorway, so it's kind of nice. And then some cute scissors. I'm pretty sure they sent this to go with this. So I'm kind of torn if we should just do one big giveaway for somebody to get everything to make this quilt, or if we should cut it up into fat quarters so more people get prizes. So let me know what you guys think. But we're going to have a giveaway on that. And then I'm just going to scroll real quick through the fabric so you can see kind of what's coming up summer of 2024. So this is what you can order right now. And I never know, like with this fabric, like if you guys want, it's a panel saying Amazing Grace with church things. So I never know if you want that. So if you do, if you see something that's great, let me. Oh, an auction's a good idea, Susan. Yeah, then nobody gets mad because they have the right that they could buy it. So we've got firemen and police. We've got seashells. More police. So literally, this is how they show us fabric nowadays. This is their new Sea Life line. So you can see how hard it is as a shop. Like, what fabrics do you buy? And not only is this just one company, there's their projects to give you ideas. Not only is this just one company, but it used to be in the olden days that they came out and they just did 2 releases a year. They did a fall at Houston Quilt Market, and then fall was the only one for a long time. And then after a while, then they did spring market. And now they do quarterly releases because fabric, they're doing it digitally so they can get it out so fast. So are you guys overwhelmed yet with all? Look at this. We can do fairy princesses and castles. That's kind of a cute way to use panels. So more than anything, when they give me these lookbooks, I just get ideas of different ways to use fabrics. Here's llama panels. It would be nice to put a 3-inch piece of the fabric so you can feel what it's like. Yeah. Oh, Michaela said she would love to cut 3-inch pieces so you guys can feel it. I know in the olden days, they used to have headers with the actual fabric so you could feel it. Now it's all paper for the most part. Yeah, once in a while they have once in a rare while they have fabric on headers. Oh, Kathleen, you're gonna want to watch it again. It's been a hell of a day today here at Fabric Chicks. But we made it. We're all in one piece. We all found each other. A knitting needle in a haystack. Here is their elephant line, Kindred Spirits. So I don't know if you guys are overwhelmed, but how do you decide? Here's Steampunk. They're kind of famous for their steampunky line. So literally I get like probably 10 of these books every quarter. And I'm just going to tell you, you can't even get through a line of fabric in a year hardly. So it's kind of like way overload for us. But this is kind of a nice blender. It's got some painterly movement. Here's kind of a cutesy baby line, although I don't buy too many cutesy baby lines. Oh my gosh, look at here, RV America. On the road again. And then prayers rise up and blessings shine down. Hot air balloons. Here's a guitar. You don't see too many guitar lines of fabric, but also it's kind of a hard one to buy because not everybody does wants a guitar. Here's a beautiful bird. I'm pretty sure Connie Kaufman would love this in her house. But stained glass, it is beautiful. You've got a teapot line. Here's a skeleton line, True Detective skeleton line. That one's, I always love that kind of weird stuff. And then these are their newest blenders. So they come in a billion colors. And we've got a peacock line, 1 panel, 5 possibilities. So at this panel, they, oh, that's kind of a good idea. They made the 1 block wonder here. Then they made an apron. They put it on the back of a jacket, a tote bag, and a dress. All those from 1 panel. So it is kind of nice. They give you a lot of different ideas. And then here's different kits you can buy. So we can order the pre-made kits if you guys see any kits that you want. Well, those might not, some of them are available as kits. So anyways, just, I thought I would give you a little feel of how it is to be a shop owner. Why did you think you could camp in a few hours when you knew you had to be back at 4? You just took a joyride, huh? No, Phyllis, we were getting the motorhome down there, and then we were going to come back, do the live, do Victor's class, and then go, and then we're going to work every day. We thought it would be close enough. That we could camp in the evening and then come back to work during the day. Okay. Because Michaela has this week off of work. I know it was not a good idea. What it is, timeless quilting treasures, QT Fabrics. Quilting Treasures was their old name. They changed to QT Fabrics. That's the name. And Georgia, I have a $5 bandana panel that has your name on it. So if you could call us and give us your information, we'll get it shipped to you. Okay. So that was the home shopping experience sped up so you can know what it's like. Sometimes when the new releases come out, they come out for all the companies. So sometimes you have a whole like 3, 4, 5 different companies wanting to make appointments to come see you. And they almost always want to come like on the same week. And then almost always they take like 3 to 5 hours going through all their books because most of the reps represent more than just one company. And so it's total overload. By the time they bring out their 3rd suitcase, which is usually a suitcase per company. By the time they bring up the third suitcase, you're like, oh my gosh, if I have to sit here any longer, my ADD's kicking in. I'm already thinking of all the things I'm not getting done. Okay, so that is that. So we are going to do the 10-minute table runner. I know, Katie, we were going to just camp in the evenings. You know what? We actually said we should just camp in my front yard because literally I have 3 acres with a swimming pool and a hot tub. And instead we're camping in a KOA and you literally can get out of the RV and like touch the person next to you. I hope they don't snore very loud. That's all I can say. Okay, so I think we might do this as an auction. That's kind of what it said. That is the truth, Charity. Charity, nothing is closed. It's crazy because we're like right in the middle of like 3 different forests. So we should have a ton of camping right at our fingertips. But because of the fires in 2021, a lot of them haven't reopened yet. Okay, so this we're going to save so that I can do the demo. So we have the sample I'm going to show you. And if you have questions, you can always ask. This is basically what we're making. So this is what they call the 10-minute table runner. And I'm going to tell you that I am really very fast. And it is more than a 10-minute table runner, okay? So this is our Christmas version, which we do have kits available. This is our purple and peacocky colorway. I have not finished this one yet, and I'm not sure. I didn't find the kits for it, but I think we have kits for it. And then this is the one that I made myself. So these ones we made last year or 2 years ago or whenever we did the 10-minute table runner the last go round. These were from those. But so in order to do the demo myself, I had to practice it on whenever we were during Applique Club. I made these. So this is our taco night. And look at the beer bottles. They have like Frida, all kinds of fun things. So, and then the tassels that were on last week's sale, I just sewed them to either end. So this is my taco night table runner. And I'm going to just show you the same way that you do the table runner is how we're going to do the placemats, but we're going to cut those in half. So you're going to take your 1/3 of a yard of fabric by the width of the fabric. And I think that it needs a little bit of body. So I put batting inside of mine, but a lot of patterns do not call for the batting. So that's totally an optional thing for you. I just felt that it needed the batting. So you're going to, if you use fusible batting, you just fuse it right on there. You can spray if you don't want to use fusible batting, or you can just pin. I'm not sure what we use because this is from our last demo a couple years ago, but it's on there. I would say we probably spray basted it. So that is your first step, is to take your 1/3 of a yard, your focal fabric, the center of your placemat, and add your batting or don't add your batting, whatever you prefer. And then you are going to do, take it and stitch. So this one, because we're making placemats and we're going to fold down the sides differently, I didn't want it to be too bulky with the batting. So I added Deco Bond. So I took my 1/3 of a yard, so my 12 inches for the center. I ironed my Deco Bond onto the back. And then I took my 1/2 yard of fabric. So this whole project just needs a 1/3 of a yard and a 1/2 a yard. So I took my 1/2 a yard, which is the stripe, and I'm stitched it 1/4 inch down one side, all the way down the long side, okay? Then I ironed the seam open, and then I am going to take this, and I should have done this while you guys weren't watching, but I didn't want to confuse you and get too many steps ahead. So then we're going to take this, and we are going to just line it up with the other side here, okay? And so I'm going to pin this here. Is anybody confused yet? I'm going to just run over to the sewing machine really quick, and I'm going to sew down the side of this, okay? While I do that, I'm going to leave this, because you guys don't need to see me sewing. Well, the whole shop is torn apart because on top of all the other chaos of today, I pulled everything out of all the rooms that have carpets so we can have the carpets cleaned. Okay, so we have this. We're going to do it as an auction so it's fair for everybody. It looks like you have a yard of what would probably be the green. So you have a yard. Well, these three make the quilt top. And I'm guessing that this one, let me see if it's 3 yards. I think they sent you the backing. That was so sweet of them. Yeah, this is the backing. So it's everything. So you've got 3 yards of this and a yard of the other 2 fabrics. While I sew on this, I'm going to let you guys do this auction real quick. So here is this. And then I'm going to get out another auction just because Roger's not here to film. So I'm going to get this auction while I get this ready. And then, Michaela, if you can just say what they're bidding.
Yep, I got you. Do we have an S number for?
Yep, we got an S number.
S.
Let's do S35.
Oh.
S30.
No, S129 for 35.
S129 for
$35.
I don't know if you have Decorant, Katie, but I can put some in your package. Okay, so while you guys are bidding on that, oh, here, I'm going to start a different bid too. So here is also, you have one cute little block here. It's been appliqued already on, and it's got a backing fabric, so you can make a pillow or something, or you can make a second dog. Just trace the pattern there. S141. We're just going to start that at $2, okay? S141 for the cute little dog. You have to stitch around. Do I have arsenic bug company issues? And maybe Mary. We have no idea what you're talking about.
Mary keeps us on our toes.
Mary, that's a possibility, definitely. Okay, hang on a second.
Judy's asking about the table runner. She's going to go sew it right now. Victor's already at 25. Victor, it's starting at 35. You're undercutting the baseline. Okay, I got Jenny for S141, $2. Yeah. All right, I got Victor back. S129, $35. This is really pretty, though. I don't know if we can show it up close.
So even if they don't want to make that, it's 6 yards of fabric.
So Beth's saying it's 6 yards of fabric, even if you don't want this pattern. Judy says she's not going to be able to make the Victor's class. She's got dinner with a friend. Is it with us, Judy? You can come to KOA. Oh, we can't see the price. I'm sorry, Kathleen. 1 second. There you go. S129. Victor has it at 35. Laura now has it at $40. And Elaine just put $45. And then for the pillowcase that has already the backing and applique top for the dog is $2 S141. And Jenny has that right now. Yes, Judy, we're at the Colville one because we had to find a place, park it immediately, and then pick up Beth and drive straight back to Gardnerville.
We literally had like 8 minutes to spare when we got to the shop. Just enough time to go tinkle. And
barely even then.
okay, so the sewing is at S140, S129 is at $45, at $50, and then S141 for the cute little Scotty dog, already appliqued on, you just need to do a fancy stitch around it, is at $5. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what we've done here. So I've taken it and I've created a tube. So I have my main fabric here, the decor bond on the back, and then I've sewn, and you can see it's bigger on this side and this side, right? Because it's a tube, okay? So I'm going to iron. I just am going to go iron. This one's already done. I'm going to iron this one open while you guys are bidding on this. I'm going to, sure. Okay, that's fine. What's your name? How do I spell it? And then, okay, so without the H. Or how does it spell in the system? Sorry. No, yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I got that part. I'm asking how it was spelled in the system. Just make sure. I don't have access. You're okay. Got you. I got you. What's your last name? Oops. Is that with me or without me? Is it Natasha? Yeah. I got her info. Okay, sounds good. And Beth just heard me in the background and was like, I'm tracking. Okay. Okay, so I've just ironed my seams open. Gosh, Rhonda, we could use your help. Yes, we can. Okay, yes, we can. Let's see. The sewing line is at $55. So Anita, I'm just ironing because Roger's not here to film. So Charity, the reason that I'm not using batting, I explained this earlier. I'm not using batting because these are for placemats, and when we do a special fold, it's going to be too bulky. So on the table runner, I did use batting. So now we have this, and this is exactly how you would do your table runner. Your table runner would look exactly like this, okay? But we are gonna do, let me see if I can show you on here. This hasn't been top stitched down, so I think I can still show you here. So you're going to do this cute little stitch across the top. So we're going to turn this inside out. Oh, Susan, I didn't. Susan, do I cut it in half first or do I cut it in half after? But I'm pretty sure I cut it in half first. So because I already have the table runner here, so this is the table runner, I thought I would make the matching coordinating placemats. So in the table runner, I did use batting, but it makes it a little bit stiffer here when you do this fold. So because we're going to do a secondary fold with the placemats, so I'm going to just cut this right now.
What is decor bond?
So this is decor bond. It's a stiffer interfacing. You can always come into the shop if you want to see what it is, but it's a fusible interfacing, but it's stiffer. It's not stiff like batting, but it's definitely stiffer than like a lightweight interfacing. It's just a product called Decor Bond. So I'm going to flip this inside out now.
And then I think.
Oh, I'm going to cut it in half now. Okay. Thank God you guys are paying attention. I'm going to cut this in half because I'm making 2 placemats with this. Okay.
So I have Elaine for S129 for $55. And then I have Stephanie for S141 for $5. I think we need Victor to come by. We need Victor to just fly here and then run this show. And then that way Beth can have a whole week off. Oh, no. Victor and Ann. We need Ann in here too, especially with her great Southern accent. Southern charm. Judy. No. Judy, I don't know. I think it could be fun. I really do think it would be fun. One day, well, Victor, I hope it's tomorrow. I really think Victor and Ann could really run the show. We need a blonde, Judy. Like the TV shows. I wish you could, but it's so interactive. I don't know. I feel like these shows are very interactive. So it'd be hard just to film it. They're saying film it beforehand and then show it while you're on leave or you're on vacation.
Well, at the KOA, we have
we do have Wi-Fi.
We have Wi-Fi, so we can we might. I'm not making any promises, but we might show you guys some stuff. So here is the placemat that I have ironed evenly-ish. I didn't measure it. So what I did is I took the middle of the back fabric and put a pin in it, and then I took the middle of the front fabric and I found the center and I put a pin in it. I lined them up. If I was doing this like not on TV, I would get out my ruler and measure to make sure that both sides were equal. But accuracy sometimes is overrated. So this is what it looked like when I first cut them in half. If you're doing the placemat, you're not going to cut it in half. If you're doing the table runner, you're not cutting it in half. You're doing this exact process, but you're not cutting it in half. Okay, so this is a 2-for-1 demo. Don't get confused. So this is what it looks like when you cut it in half. And this is what it looks like when you cut it in half, turn it inside out, and iron it, okay? If you're doing the placemat, you're going to take the right sides here together. Like, let me find the seam. So the seam's right here. So you're going to take the right sides. Now I'm going to get myself confused. Here, this one. So the right sides are together. The wrong sides are together. So this is your back side here. And your pretty side with your center is going to be right here. And you're going to just stitch a 1/4 inch across the top. Okay. So when you do that and you flip it inside out and you poke this little, I would trim it. Even though the directions don't say, I would trim it, poke that out, and then iron it so that you get a triangle. And then I top stitched around it. So basically, I'm going to take these two, and I'm going to, let me see my cheater here. So I want the pretty fabric on the outside, and I'm just going to stitch across the top. And I'm going to do one of these samples just so you get the idea of what it's going to look like, okay? So keep bidding on these auctions. And I'm going to stitch this real quick, and then that'll be the last time I leave you. Hang on a second.
So Elaine is still at S129, $55. I think Stephanie is last one to bid on S141, $5.
Okay, so here I have done the placemat. I've stitched across the top side. This is where the magic of the, oh, did I sew the, I might have sewn my pin. Oh, son of a gun. Okay, so don't do this. This is Fabric Chicks Live here. I've sewn my pin inside of there, the head of it inside of there. So I'm going to rip that out before I actually go much further. But for the sake of this demo, we're going to flip this around and you get the little hat, okay? So then with this hat, it's kind of, if you have it that big on both sides, I'm just going to, you could leave your placemat like this on both sides. But the pattern that I saw, they actually took it like this, ironed it flat, and then they do an additional fold right here so that you get a cute little boxy hexagon shape. And then you're going to top stitch it down here and here, and I would top stitch across. I actually top stitched down the sides of the table runner. So with the table runner, I stitched, you can see it best on this side, I think. I stitched down this side across, I don't know if you guys can, down this side across here, and then I top stitched down the sides. So just to give it a more professional finished look. So that is that. I will show you the finished placemat on Wednesday. Definite maybe if we get busy here. So I'm going to go back and rip that out so that I can salvage my pin out of there. You know, it always happens when you're live. So anyways, that's your 10-minute placemat runner. And that is why with the placemat, you want to use the Decor Bond and not the batting, because you're going to do that or that additional fold to create the hexagon here. So we've got it like this, and then we're going to fold it down like this. And there are directions in the kits. If you want the kits or you need the fabrics, right now we have the Mexican beer and stripes kit if you want that. I know we definitely have the Christmas kits. I am not sure about this one, but I'm pretty sure we still have enough to do the purple metallic-y one. So it's got the purple metallics there, and then the beautiful purples and greens. So if you want any of those kits, just say which kit you want. You can just say S Christmas kit, S taco night kit, S purpley leaf kit, and we will get those to you. They're $14 each. So the kits just for the placemats are just for the table runners. The kits just for the table runners are $14. If you want additional fabric for the placemats, let me know and I can get you a price on that. So that is the craziness of the demo I had so beautifully organized before our crazy hot mess of a day. If you need any fusible batting, S125 is $3.96. This is fusible batting. It's 18 inches. So you're just going to trim a little bit of it for your table runner. So for this, I believe you're going to need 1.25 yards for the table runner. If you need Decor Bond, just type in how many yards of Decor Bond you want, and we'll reread these notes. Yeah, you could totally, Sharon, you could totally leave it square, the placemat, and then you would have a place for your silverware. That is very true. I don't know why they always want to just do things a little bit differently. I think maybe because we get bored. Okay, we're going to.
Elaine was the last one for S129.
What?
$55.
$55 to Elaine. 55 and
Stephanie was $141, $5.
Okay. Okay, so we have 15 minutes, girls. We are totally going to do a few auctions because I have those already ready. We keep those ready. Hey, Linda ABC, it's good to see you. Okay, so we are going to, I do like this sewing line. It's one of the cuter sewing lines. I just always ask myself, how many sewing themed lines of fabric do you girls need? Because in this shop, we probably have we probably have 4 different sewing lines in the shop at the moment. Okay, so the next auctions we have are, let me get some numbers out, S142 and S143. And we've got a lot of scrappy projects. I'm super excited for the tote bag tonight in Victor's Monday night class because I am going to use my scrap tape and create my own fabric with my scraps to create my tote bag. So I always love it when I don't know, but I must be kind of weird, but it's like a fetish I'm on that I don't know that fetish is the right word, but I am so like I just have to use up my scraps because they literally are taking over my life. Okay, so on this, we've got probably a half a yard of beautiful tropical parrots. We've got about a half a yard of fun, bright fish. Hang on a second. I'm going to get this really zoomed down so you can see. You don't need to see me. Okay, so we've got the fish. It looks like we've got, this could be a handkerchief, maybe. I'm going to say this is not necessarily, maybe it was a mask during the mask days. I don't know. It's not necessarily, but you might find some use for it. But you've got another good third of a yard to a half a yard of more fish, some black fabrics, black and whites, some tropical parrots, more tropical parrots if you're into parrots. You've got some fun dragonfly and frogs. That would be fun to do a focal point and then scrappy around it. And then just some scraps like strips of this left over from somebody's project. So we have S142 for $10. Oh, it could be a dog bandana for sure. So we have, I am totally on a mission. And I hope you guys are too. I hope that we get through your scraps because I feel like if I'm feeling this way, obsession's a good word. I feel like if I'm feeling this way, you guys might be feeling this way too, because we all have so many scraps. Okay, S143, we're going to do this auction, and it is for more brights. You have, let's see here. I know, you never know how hard a job is till you have to do it. Okay, so you have some marbly fabrics here. Somebody bought this in a different auction bag. Vintagey, here's some cute vintagey horse fabrics. And you could put it with this to make a cute little girl quilt. Then we've got I can't believe, Phyllis and Doris made these bags, so I can't believe that they left all these oranges on the table. This one might be a woven. I'm pretty sure it's a woven fabric. This looks like a great one for collaging. It's about a third of a yard, I would say. Those leaves are great for appliques and artsy quilts. Then you got some reds. You've got a yard of this polka dot and then a bunch of this orange fabric here. I would say probably close to a yard of the orange fabric. S143. Stephanie, I think that when Michaela called Gracie because that's the only phone number she had for my birthday party, and she was trying to track me down because I didn't take my phone, of course. I took my phone out of my back pocket, so I wouldn't drop it in the toilet when I went to the bathroom, and then I jumped in the motorhome and left with no phone, no cell phone, no nothing. And so Michaela called Gracie. Gracie called Roger. So I guess Roger thinks I'm camping and not at work. But I'm just going to tell you, I have never missed a Monday. I don't think, very few Mondays do I miss. So it seems like he should be here, but he's not. Okay, so for the S143, it's the bright oranges right here, the bright oranges, a yard of this purple, like a third of a yard of this beautiful brown with the leaves, and some tone-on-tone reds. We've got some, like this here, you could totally make a cute baby girl quilt. So I'm just saying with this, you could, for $10, make several different projects. And then this one here is a ton of tropical fish. You've got 3 different pieces of bright parrot fabrics, S142. Stephanie, that's what Michaela and I were saying. Today might have been a bit too spontaneous.
I wish Roger was here too, trust me.
I
miss Roger right now.
Yeah. We're a hot mess.
It's fine.
Okay, so S143 is at $20. S143 is a couple of yards at least. I know this one purple is a yard piece, and then you probably got a yard of the oranges. You've got the big, beautiful leaves that would be great for applique and collaging. You've got the vintage fabrics. You got quite a bit, and you've got a cute little I think they're fire trucks. Bicycle. It's a vintage. Oh, it does have trains on it.
Sailboats.
Yeah, all modes of transportation. S143. I know it's harder to film yourself than you think. We are definitely having fun. Is that what
it
is?
Chaos? Organized chaos. That's what I'm going to say. Organized chaos.
Michaela was so worried. She was driving a million miles down the freeway, looking crazy into every motorhome, trying to find me. And I was just like, la, 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 headed to Twin Lakes. Okay, and then here is S142. You got some black and whites. You've got the fun frogs. You've got the fish fabrics. And then under here, you've got the parrots and the polka dots.
And Linda has it for 15.
Okay, so we have Charity is at 143 for $20. We're going to close these up. Get your final bids in. She's writing it down right now. 143 is Charity for $20. Charity for $20. Should I auction off the trains, Charity? So Charity loves to come in and she'll get her auction bags and then she goes through it and she leaves whatever she doesn't want. S142 is 15. S142. Whoa. S142 is 143 is already closed. Get your final bids in early, girls. 142 is $15 to Linda ABC. Oh, we got an escape artist. So Michaela, okay. So Michaela just got a dog from the rescue. We're gonna do a little field trip because here at Fabric Chicks, you never know what we're gonna do. So she has 2 rescue dogs. So Delilah is the black one, and she's got security issues and all kinds of issues. So Michaela said, "Oh, let me get her another dog to keep her company, and maybe it will chill her down." And so here she has the other dog, whose name is Nix, but she's going to change it to Nix,
like Stevie Nicks.
So we got crazy going here in the shop. Yeah, for real. They've been in the car with Michaela's anxiety, trying to find me. Okay, so I'm gonna get these out of the way. We've got a few minutes. Here, Michaela, can scroll down.
I got you.
Scroll down and find winners. We've got some. Here we have some promo books. Find some winners. Wherever it stops, it stops. Linda ABC.
Yeah, I did
Wait.
it twice, and I stopped on Linda ABC, to be honest. And then
Okay.
you said Linda ABC. I think that
Isn't
was
that
a sign.
Crazy.
I did it twice, and then you said it out
Okay.
loud. I was like, whoop.
This one is 142 is Linda ABC. 142 was Linda ABC, and then Charity, I'm going to put the pins in it. We're not always so crazy if you're new to watching us.
I promise.
We're not always so crazy, but
This
today
is a rarity.
Just one of those days. Okay, Linda ABC, and then let's find another winner for the cute little notebook.
I got Sandy Cox.
Sandy Cox. Okay, wait, here, let me put that in there so we don't. Sandy Cox. Okay, let's put that in there. Ooh, that one comes with like, I should have kept that for myself.
I'm jealous.
Maybe I could get organized. I don't know why you're laughing. Okay, so then we have a patchwork bag with wood purse handles and the pattern for that. Who's the lucky winner?
Was Sandy Cox got the other one?
Yes.
Okay, then it's...
That's true, Sandy Cohen. We're always a bit crazy.
Stephanie.
And then I don't have any of those books to sell, but I guess I could order them. They just sent them to me as promos. Okay, Quilty. Oh, we might need these.
Oh no.
Michaela has to win these. They're playing cards.
No.
We might need them for drinking tonight. Okay, Michaela, we can't get
A lot.
Okay, let's see. So light, double-sided, fusible fleece pre-cut hexagons. So I think this is the pattern to make this hexagon with the template and the fusible that you need. Who's the lucky winner? Sue.
Crater.
Sue Cope.
Sue Cope, sorry.
That's okay. She goes by all the names.
All of it.
Actually, Phyllis and Becky call her Sue AAA. Sue AAA. Because it's a Cope, a Cope. So, wait, oops, here, let me get your name on there. Okay, it looks like we have another bag of goodies in here, maybe. Oh, it's a luggage tag. Moda sent us a luggage tag for you to put your name and all your important stuff on there, and then put it on your
what does it say?
Quilter for life. Quilter for life.
All right, that's gonna be Victor.
Victor.
Mary. Mary, just a little bit, not too much, of course.
Okay.
I think that's fitting since Victor makes like 3 quilt tops a day.
Yeah.
A
Okay,
day.
let's see. How many more minutes do we have before class starts? I think, let me put that there. Okay, let me see what else I have in our goodie bags.
Oh, you know what?
What?
You know how you said that Charity might not like the trains?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
Tina literally said, I want the trains.
Are
So
you
I think
kidding
it might
me?
be a little drug deal going on.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. See, Mary, we don't fit in each other's world at all.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a scissor stamp. I don't know that it came from Moda, so I guess stamping is going to be popular soon. Who's the lucky winner for the stamp?
Because I did pick Tita last. Okay, you already did it. Charity. Did Charity already win? Then we got Charity because I hit her name.
Charity. Okay, I got Charity for the stamp. And
sorry, Charity. Sorry, I didn't see Tina's comment. I did see your comment of saying I don't want it.
Okay, and then I've got a couple of zippers.
Michaela, are you taking time to breathe?
No. Breathing's
Mary.
totally overrated.
Mary,
Okay, a couple of scissors, a couple of zippers. Oh, it's a cookie stamp. Really? Interesting. Oh, she doesn't want the stamp. Okay, pick another name.
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
I was trying to rev up for the next one.
Kathleen is the stamper.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, if you ever win something you don't want, just let us know and we'll throw it back. Okay, who is the zipper winners?
Zipper winners is.
Okay, Linda, ABC.
It won't let me even. Fran
Harris. Well, that's good. Did you guys see how cute the outfit was that Fran just made? She just posted it on Fabric Chick Stitch Along. So if you're new to watching, you can join Fabric Chick Stitch Along. It's a group page on Facebook. That's where you guys post all the projects you're working on and where we post the links for the free Zooms. We do have Victor's Monday night classes. Tonight we're making a tote bag. And we do have a couple of spaces left in the October retreat at Lake Tahoe. It is 5 days. You get totally submersed into sewing. You don't have to clean your room if you don't want to. Nobody's going to even check. And you get 3 meals a day plus snacks and all that good stuff. I have one more zipper.
Oh, okay. They couldn't see you talking. They're just like, God, is that you?
Yeah, I know.
I could see a hand.
I know. Now you guys can see like the sweat.
It is hot in here. Did you fix your AC?
No, I have not fixed my AC yet. Okay, I have one more zipper.
Give it to Mary.
Mary Vitti.
She's been a good sport during all of this.
Okay. All right. So that is all we have for today, ladies and gentlemen. We have got to go make tote bags in Victor's class. We're going to learn how to do a tumbler block. And you could turn it into a pillow if you didn't want to make a tote bag. There's so many fun things you could do. Mm-hmm. We will see you guys on Wednesday. I promise that it will be a lot more. We'll be a lot more together on Wednesday.
Still chaos.
Michaela will be here, I think.
Oh, not Monday.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday this week. Yes,
yes.
I will be here.
She's on vacation.
I will not be a cameraman. Don't worry about it.
There's no place she would rather be on a Wednesday than right here at Fabric Chicks on her week of vacation.
You're right.
All right.
So
we will see you guys. Love you. See you on Wednesday at 4:00. Have a great night. Go get some sewing done. Go sew